For generations, humanity has been haunted by ominous predictions about its future. From ancient prophecies to modern-day conspiracy theories, the idea of massive depopulation has been a recurring theme. We are constantly bombarded with warnings of catastrophic events that could decimate the human population, leaving only a few survivors to pick up the pieces. In recent years, the Deagle forecast for 2025 has captured the attention and imagination of many. Deagle, a private online source of military capabilities and equipment of the world's nations, released a forecast predicting drastic population reductions in many developed countries by 2025. According to this forecast, the population of the United States, for example, is expected to plummet by 70%, while other developed nations face similar declines. These predictions have been interpreted by many as a dire warning of massive depopulation due to war, economic collapse, pandemics, or other catastrophic events. But what if these predictions are not as straightforward as they seem? What if the Deagle forecast is not about death and destruction, but about a profound transformation and ascension? Inspired by Dolores Cannon's teachings, let's explore the possibility that this shocking forecast could be a reflection of a shift to a higher realm of existence. The Deagle forecast, with its alarming predictions, has undoubtedly instilled fear in many. Fear of an uncertain future, fear of loss, and fear of the unknown. This fear can be paralyzing, keeping us trapped in lower vibrational states. As Dolores Cannon teaches, fear is an illusion and a tool of control, used by those in power to maintain their dominance over humanity. When we are in a state of fear, we are easily manipulated and less likely to pursue our spiritual growth and evolution. Fear lowers our vibrational frequency, making it difficult for us to access higher states of consciousness. It keeps us trapped in a cycle of negativity, unable to see beyond the immediate threats and dangers. By perpetuating the idea of massive depopulation, those in power can maintain their control over the masses. If we are constantly worried about our survival, we are less likely to focus on our spiritual growth and evolution. We become reactive rather than proactive, stuck in a survival mode that limits our potential. However, Dolores Cannon also teaches that the true nature of reality is far more complex and multidimensional than we realize. The physical world we perceive is only a fraction of the totality of existence. Beyond the veil of our everyday experience lies a vast interconnected web of higher dimensions and frequencies. But what if the feared depopulation is actually a shift to the new Earth? What if those who disappear are not dying, but ascending to a higher realm? This idea aligns with many spiritual teachings, including the Bible, which states that one will be taken and one will be left. Matthew 24:40. This passage can be interpreted to mean that some will ascend to the higher frequency Earth, while others will remain in the lower frequency reality. The Deagle forecast could be interpreted through a different lens, one that aligns with the concept of ascension and the shift to a new Earth. The drastic population reductions might not represent physical death, but a transition to a higher frequency of existence. This perspective suggests that those who disappear are not victims of catastrophe, but pioneers of a new reality, moving to a higher plane of consciousness where they are no longer visible to those remaining in the old frequency. Dolores Cannon's work reveals that Earth is undergoing a massive vibrational shift, leading to the creation of a new Earth. This new Earth exists on a higher frequency, one that is characterized by peace, love, and harmony. As individuals raise their vibrations through spiritual practices and personal development, they align themselves with this new Earth. This process of ascension is gradual and individual, with more people making the shift as they elevate their frequency. Those who ascend will experience a new reality, one that is invisible to those who remain in the lower frequencies. It's as if they have moved to a parallel world, one that exists alongside the old Earth, but on a different vibrational plane. Canon describes the process of Earth splitting into two distinct frequencies. The old Earth remains in its current state, marked by struggle, conflict, and fear, while the new Earth vibrates at a higher frequency, embodying the ideals of love, unity, and enlightenment. This splitting process is not a physical event, but a shift in consciousness. Those who raise their frequency and align with the new Earth will experience a new reality, one that is invisible to those who remain in the old Earth frequency. This could explain the drastic population reductions predicted by the Deagle forecast. Dolores Cannon's teachings reveal a fascinating and profound aspect of the shift to the new Earth, the hidden nature of this transition. Through her extensive work with clients under hypnosis, Cannon discovered that those who remain on the old Earth won't be aware of the shift. They will continue to perceive their reality as it has always been, and they will believe that those who have transitioned to the new Earth have simply died or disappeared without explanation. This phenomenon sheds light on the subtlety and complexity of the ascension process. The shift to the new Earth is not a cataclysmic event. It's a subtle vibrational change that occurs on a deep energetic level. It's a transition from one frequency of existence to another, and this shift happens so seamlessly that it goes unnoticed by those who are not attuned to higher frequencies. For those who remain in the old Earth frequency, their reality will continue to unfold in the same way, with the same challenges and experiences. Our perception of reality is fundamentally tied to our vibrational frequency. Those who remain on the old Earth will continue to perceive a world of conflict, fear, and struggle because their consciousness is still anchored in these lower vibrations. They will be unaware of the higher frequency new Earth and the profound changes taking place because their perception is limited to what resonates with their current state of being. This limitation in perception is akin to tuning a radio to a specific station. If you are tuned to a frequency that only broadcasts fear and conflict, that's all you will hear. The higher frequency stations, broadcasting love, peace, and harmony exist, but they are out of reach unless you adjust your tuner. Similarly, those on the old Earth are tuned into a frequency that aligns with their current state of consciousness, making the higher frequency new Earth invisible to them. For those who are aware of the shift and are in the process of raising their vibration, it can feel like living between two worlds. There may be moments of intense clarity and connection to the higher frequencies of the new Earth, interspersed with periods of dealing with the old Earth's challenges and energies. This duality can be challenging, but it is also an integral part of the ascension process. Maintaining a balance and staying grounded while continuing to elevate one's frequency is key. Practices such as meditation, mindfulness, and connecting with nature can help anchor the higher frequencies into our daily lives, making the transition smoother and more harmonious. If you've been paying attention, you might have noticed that the past 4 years have been marked by unprecedented madness and chaos. Since 2019, reality seems to have taken on a surreal quality, and the pace of change has accelerated beyond anything we've experienced before. It feels as though we're hurtling towards something monumental, something that defies the old paradigms and expectations. Indeed, we are in the midst of a powerful and accelerating process of transformation. The year 2024, in particular, has brought an onslaught of solar activity and cosmic energies that are unlike anything we've encountered. These energies are bombarding the planet, catalyzing profound changes within us and around us. We are rapidly approaching the culmination of the ascension process, a collective shift to a higher state of consciousness and a new Earth. To make this shift, we must raise our frequency. This involves releasing fear and embracing love, compassion, and higher states of consciousness. While this might sound simple in theory, it is a deeply challenging and complex process for many of us. Raising our frequency requires us to confront and heal old wounds, traumas, and limiting beliefs. It demands that we face the shadows within ourselves and integrate them into the light. As we navigate this transformative journey, we often encounter unpleasant physical symptoms and intense emotional releases. These can manifest as fatigue, aches, pains, mood swings, and emotional upheavals. Such symptoms are signs that our bodies and minds are purging old energies and recalibrating to higher frequencies. This process, though difficult, is necessary for our growth and evolution. Transformation is never easy. Just as a caterpillar must endure the struggle of breaking free from its cocoon to become a butterfly, we too must go through our own metamorphosis. This requires patience, self-care, and unwavering commitment to our spiritual journey. One crucial piece of advice for anyone on this path is to prioritize self-care before helping others. As lightworkers, we often feel a strong calling to assist those around us, to be a beacon of light and support. However, this tendency can lead us to neglect our own needs and well-being. Think of the instructions given on an airplane. In the event of an emergency, put on your own oxygen mask before assisting others. This principle applies to our spiritual journey as well. We cannot effectively help others if we are depleted and out of balance. By taking care of ourselves first, we ensure that we have the strength, energy, and clarity needed to be of true service to others. As we continue to navigate this period of intense transformation, it's essential to keep our focus on the bigger picture. The chaos and upheaval we see around us are symptoms of the old Earth's collapse and the birth of the new Earth. This process is challenging, but it is also a profound opportunity for growth and evolution. We are not just passive witnesses to this shift, we are active participants. Each of us has a role to play in the creation of the new Earth. By raising our vibration and embodying the principles of love, compassion, and unity, we contribute to the collective ascension. We become beacons of light, guiding others through the darkness and helping to anchor the higher frequencies into our shared reality. As we embrace this journey, let us remember that we are not alone. We are supported by a vast network of higher beings, guides, and fellow lightworkers who are all working towards the same goal. Together, we can navigate this transition and co-create a reality that reflects the highest aspirations of humanity. In conclusion, the hypothesis I've presented in this video is a reflection of possibilities rather than definitive truths. It's important to approach such topics with an open mind and discernment, recognizing that there are various interpretations and perspectives to consider. The Deagle forecast and similar predictions can evoke fear and anxiety about the future, but they can also serve as catalysts for deeper exploration and understanding. Above all, my intention is to encourage you to move away from fear-based narratives and focus on positivity. Fear is a powerful tool of control, often used to manipulate and limit our consciousness. By consciously choosing to direct our attention towards love, compassion, and higher states of awareness, we reclaim our power as creators of our reality. We are the architects of our own experiences, and our focus and consciousness shape the world around us. Let us not allow ourselves to be controlled or manipulated by external agendas that thrive on fear. Instead, let us empower ourselves and each other to embrace a future rooted in unity, harmony, and spiritual growth. Thank you for joining me on this journey of exploration and reflection. Remember, the journey towards understanding and enlightenment is ongoing. Stay curious, stay open-minded, and above all, stay true to yourself. Together, we can co-create a reality that reflects the highest potentials of humanity. See you in the next video, where we'll continue to delve deeper into these transformative ideas. Until then, keep shining your light and spreading positivity in the world.